Hey guys, it's Dina again, and I wanted to do a review and comparison on the two of the Too Faced Smoky Eye palettes. I have the original here on the left, and then I have the new Smoky Eye palette, which is on the right. Now they do contain completely different colors. I think that the colors on the new palette are a lot softer. So they're more vibrant and they're easier to blend. The ones on the original Smoky palette I don't think really show up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the comparison of the two, and then I'll also show you some swatches. So the first one here is the original one, the one here on the left. And this one is the one that's in the larger box with the pull-out drawer with the little shadow applicator. I'm not going to pull that out. It's just a, just a regular cheapy sponge tip on one end and a brush on the other. So on the first one, the first thing that I can tell you is that none of the colors are listed. They just say Day Smoke, Fashion Smoke, and Classic Smoke. Now the palette does have some really pretty colors, but to me, some of them are just not that pigmented, and one of them is definitely coming off on my swatch a lot, well, just a totally different color, and I'll explain that in a minute, but we'll go over the colors. The first one up here on the top is called Cream, and it is just a creamy white color, not a lot of pigmentation. The second one is called Fawn, and it's the middle one here, and it's just kind of like a brownie with a little bit of gold. It's a light, definitely a blendy color. Almost has kind of like a peachy cast to it. The third one is called Bronze, and it is just a bronze brown, as you can tell. And those swatches are right here on the top. And as you can see, not very pigmented. The first two colors not impressed with at all. The first one is a matte, and that is Cream. The second one is a shimmer, and that is Fawn. And the third one is Bronze, and it is a shimmer also. So these, both of these palettes were applied, the colors were applied on top of the MAC matte mixing medium. This is just a base that you can put on top of. It's a emollient base. So that's what I use most of the time instead of primer, potion, or anything like that. Holds its, all day. Works perfect. So, yeah, not really impressed with this palette so far, but we'll keep on going. The second one on the middle row here is called Sugar Cookie, and it is just a shimmery, kind of a buttery, I'd say like a buttery cream color. The second one is a forest green color, and that one is called Wicked. So that one's really pretty. The third one is a matte blue, and it is called Midnight. So those are the swatches there. It's the middle one here. So again, you have Sugar Cookie, Wicked, and Midnight. So those colors are probably a little bit more impressive than the top ones, as you can see. Alright, so then we'll move on to the third row here. This is Black Suede, which is just a matte black. The middle color is called Silver. Very creative. And the third one is called Black Spark. Now this is the color that I said was very different from what it looks like in the pan. To me, it looks like a shimmery black. It's gorgeous. But on the swatch, it looks more of like a grayish, as you can see the difference. The top color there is the matte black, and the third color over there, it's kind of got like almost like a burgundy tint to it. Burgundy, gray, black, shimmery. That one's really pretty. It's probably my favorite color out of the whole palette. So again, the one on the left is Black Suede, middle is Silver, and the right side is Black Spark. So now I'm going to show you the new palette, which I love, and it definitely is a lot better than the original one. So this one is the smaller packaging, does not have the pull-out drawer with the little applicator brush. Does have the colors written on the palette, unlike the other one that just says Day, Fashion, and Classic. Both of them do come with the little cards like this that tells you, a look that you can do with each palette. So we'll just go ahead and get to the next palette here. Okay, the first one on the top is called Firefly, and it is a taupey gray, is how I could explain that. Second one is Cloves, and it is a bronzy brown. Very pretty, very shimmery. The third one is a dark, kind of like a, it almost reminds me of Concrete by MAC, but it is a brown that kind of looks black, I guess you could say. It's not really that pigmented once you swatch it, but I'll go ahead and move on and show you the swatch. So here they are right here. The top one, again, is Firefly. Middle is Cloves. And the right side is Up in Smoke. Okay. The next one is the classic look, and the first one is White Lie. Just a shimmery, I would say just like a sparkly grayish white color. Next one is called Nice Ash. Very cute, very creative. And it is a gray, shimmery gray with blue undertones. And the next one is called Smoking Hot, which is a matte black. So here are the swatches of those right here. As you can see, that middle color there, that nice ash. When you turn it, it kind of looks gray and then it looks blue. So that one's really pretty. That first color there, White Lie, is also very pretty, and her highlight color would be great. Alright, and then the final one here is the Fashion Look, and it is In a Flash, which is a very shimmery silver, and it's not going to show up on camera here as well as it shows up on the swatch, so it's very pretty. It's like a metallic. Second one is Smoking Jacket, which is my favorite color, and it is a plummy purple. And the third one is Smolder, which is a navy blue that is matte, and it's a very interesting color. It's very different to blend for a smoky eye, which I think is perfect because everybody uses black so often that it's nice to have something that you can alternate with. So here are the colors here. As you can see, that metallic silver, which is called In a Flash. The middle one, my favorite, is Smoking Jacket. As you can see, it's like a purpley plum color. And the third one is that navy blue, and that one is called Smolder, and I'm trying to see if I can get it. Yeah, if you can see the comparison from the blue on the blue will be on the left, the black will be on the right. So as you can see, it's definitely a really dark matte blue. So again, I just wanted to share those with you. Here are the two palettes combined side by side, so you can see one is definitely thicker. The one on the left here is the original one. This is the new one that they just came out with. The boxes, obviously the look is totally different, and I'm not really sure what they're doing. I don't know if they're going to discontinue this one or if they're just going to continue to make two different ones. One has more of the greens and stuff, the other has more of the blues. But I wanted to share that with you in case you were looking. If I was to recommend one, it would definitely be the new one. I think this one is really, really amazing. The pigmentation, the quality of it is a lot better. The size of it, obviously, you can throw it in your purse if you wanted to. Just make sure that you have something to apply it with. But yeah, you know, I can't say enough about them.